Yuji Horii is JRP Jesus. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. Welcome back, everybody. It's my first video after a few months. Been taking a break from recording because, I've been recording for, 8 years. Nice to take a break every now and then. Plus, I needed to. I was moving and all that crazy shit, so I needed some time off. Anyways, I've also been playing Dragon Quest XI the last few months, and in the short time that it's been out, it's become one of my favorite games of all time. This game is the shit. It exceeded my expectations in almost every way. Best story, best characters, best design so far. Yeah, this game is awesome, man. I love it. I knew I was gonna love it before it came out. I just didn't know how much. No, this is a masterclass in RPG design, man. Unlike that other RPG series right now, I'm sorry to say. Oh well. If Dragon Quest wasn't my favorite series before this game came out, it definitely is now. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna need to delete an adventure log here. Guess I can get rid of this. Well, I suppose these don't really matter. These three don't really matter. So let's get rid of you. And okay, you don't need to create a new one. And let's go ahead and use this unused one. Now, before you enter in the name of your main character, what you can do is, in this version of the game, this was not in the Japanese version, but what you can do is you can hit the triangle button. If you're playing on PS4, and you can actually add some Draconian restrictions to your game, like no fleeing from battle, which is stupid because well, actually that one's not really too bad. That one probably isn't too bad, but it is. I don't know. I like being able to run from fights. Plus, there's no guarantee you're going to be able to run anyways. And while you're trying to run, the enemies are pelting you. So yeah, I don't think that's I don't know, man. I don't really think that's that much of a restriction, to be honest. So yeah, no shopping. Now, one of the best parts of RPGs is shopping and buying items. So yeah, fuck that. I like to shop. No armor. Yeah. The only thing that you can do is skills, spells, and weapons. Fuck that. Being able to equip equipment to, strategize your battle party. Nah, I'm sorry. That's one of the most fun parts of RPGs, so I don't really like that. Okay, this is what I always play the game on. Reduced experience from easy fights. And sometimes you won't get any experience at all depending on what you're fighting. So, yeah, I really like this Draconian restriction. In fact, I've always played with it. This one right here is pretty much mandatory in my opinion. Every enemy encounter will be tougher than usual, making your quest a true test of your combat skills. Only hardened warriors need apply. Yeah, this in my opinion is mandatory. In fact, these two right here, well, maybe not reduced experience, but at least stronger monsters, I would say. For a true hardcore RPG experience, you want to turn that on. Shypox. Uncontrollable embarrassment will plague you on every step of your adventure. There's no telling when this crippling affliction might flare up next. Yeah, fuck Shypox. I think like the running joke with like the main character in this game is that, you know, he's a mute and that he's shy. And I guess with the Draconian restrictions, they decided to add this to where he'll randomly like miss a turn because he'll be like too shy or something like that, or you know, something might happen. He might have to go take a shit, so he won't be able to act. I don't know. I've never played with it, but it sounds stupid. So fuck that. Anyways, I'm gonna play with reduced experience, and all enemies are super strong. I believe with those restrictions, or wait, did I even? It would help if I actually selected them, huh? Yeah. There we go. But yeah, basically the stats for stronger monsters, the enemies, they basically got double stats. Now you might be asking yourself, well, does that make the game too hard? No. It might seem like that if you start that way out like I did, but it's not. Once you learn the game and you get the mechanics down and you learn the characters, you shouldn't have any problem with stronger monsters. I played with it my first playthrough. Probably not the smartest thing, but I don't know. It was fun. Yeah, that little ghost thing we're seeing, that's just kind of floating around in this square of people. We don't know anything about him right now, but he's important. Oh, and I am playing with a Orchestra Overhaul mod too. I am playing the PC version. So, there you go, in case you're wondering.
He is the one.
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Yeah, this Dragon Quest game has ties to the earliest games in the series, which is fantastic. A baby in a basket. Where have I seen this before? And a little girl with the baby in a basket. Uh-oh. This is a beautiful game. Good old Chalky.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Boom, 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 boom. Several years later. 16 years later to be exact, I think. Or at least, I think that's what it's supposed to say. Like in the Japanese version. There's the world tree. And that is us, 16 years later. With our girlfriend.
Thanks so much, you're a lifesaver.
And yeah, this game has voice acting, and it's pretty damn good.
To lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Alright, so Sandy's gonna lead us up the Cobblestone Tor. And for some reason, when the game starts you out with a Draconian quest, they like to put that ugly ass shit on the screen. So let's turn it off. Okay, that's the details. Yeah, don't show should be the default game designers. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can turn that off, thankfully, so you don't have to look at it. Otherwise, you're just looking at the entire game. Anyways, at the bottom left there, that's your little mini-map. That, I think it's a hot pink dot or whatever. I don't know. They got pink dots and purple dots. I wish they had different colors, but yeah, that pink dot there is the objective, or the person you could talk to find out your next objective. And yeah, this is the menu. You got items. You can go to your item bag, equipment bag. There's an equipment bag in this game, and then you have your important items, like your quest items, and then other stuff that you might want to use that's separate. So you have 3 different bags in this Dragon Quest game, which is handy because that unlimited bag with everything in it gets pretty cluttered, man. So yeah, I like that change. Oh, and you get some gear, I guess, for pre-ordering the game or something. I don't know. I have the Steam version, and I did pre-order this game, which is something that I never do. But this is Dragon Quest XI. I think that my, yeah, I don't know. I don't regret my pre-order, that's for sure. Yeah, in this game, there are great swords, two-handed swords. Yeah, in fact, I think this is the first Dragon Quest game to introduce two-handed weapons. Weapons that should have been two-handed in previous games are now two-handed, like spears, for example. So there you go. I'm gonna stick with the regular one-handed sword for right now for the main character. But eventually I'm going to be switching to great swords. Why? Because they're awesome. And yes, you can do party talk. Kim is not really in our party, but she might as well be. She's traveling with us. So, yep, she wants us to travel up to the top of the Cobblestone Tor. Oh, yeah, and there's an equipment menu in this game, which is interesting, I guess. I'm not going to equip... I guess I'll equip this for now. And, oh, yeah, I need to go through all these. Then we have attributes. So go to characters, equipment and stats. Oh, another thing that's cool about looking at attributes in this game is it gives you the base stat, the amount that you're getting from skills, the amount that you're getting from equipment, and then other. Other would typically be like special cases where you get a permanent stat boost or stat seeds. So the game actually tracks and displays what stats are being affected by, you know, categories like equipment and other, like stat seeds, skills, and all that kind of stuff. So they did a really, really good job with the UI in this game. Fantastic job. The best ever that they've ever done in a Dragon Quest game. So there you go. Yeah, it doesn't know any spells yet, doesn't know any abilities. And I guess that's all we can look at for right now. And we have gold and other information under everyone. So there you go. Magic, no spells, miscellaneous. You can heal all. You can do a handy heal all. Restore all your party members to full health as efficiently as possible. Although I thought that was what this was, but whatever. Tactics. Only lazy people do this shit. I keep it on follow orders, but you can do whatever you want. I don't know. I think that's just lazy. Traveler tips. Everything you could possibly need to know about this game. So there you go, man. I'm not going to go into all that right now. But yeah, you can view the story so far. Defeated monster list. This is very useful if you're trying to complete the bestiary and all the items in the game. You have different quests in this game that you complete for different rewards. Don't worry, it's not like Xenoblade Chronicles where there's like hundreds of quests that are impossible to keep track of. Oh, yeah. System settings, battle mode. Yeah, let's turn the camera to classic camera. I do not like freeform fighting. This allows you more camera control, but it sucks. I like the classic camera. Classic camera's better. It's just got better camera angles. It's just better. It's just better. Trust me. Trust me on this one. It's better. And yeah, that stuff's fine. Yeah, I adjusted those off screen because I wanted to make sure that well. But yeah, here's all the graphics stuff if you want to change that stuff. I'm not gonna mess that. Oh yeah, you can set the confirm button in this version of the game. So if you want the circle button to be your confirm button and not the X button, you can do that. Although they call it, yeah, yeah. In my case, it's the B button or the circle button. Yeah, I am using a mod that changes button prompts, but it didn't change the A button, B button question there. So a little bit, yeah, a little bit confusing. That's all right. Anyway, let's get going here. Enough messing around in the menu. And yeah, this guy isn't gonna let us go that way. Oh well. Yeah, all grown up already, huh? Alright, so I gotta make sure that Gemma's good to go. Don't want her to get hurt. Oh yeah, and you can actually change the direction you're facing while you're looking at your map, which is very handy. It is very, very handy. You know, like I thought there was. Yeah, there's little items you can find on the ground as you explore the world too, so look out for that stuff. And this is Dunstan. He's kind of like the village elder, I guess. Or the mayor, I guess. Yep, all grown up. Yeah, this is Amber. She's our mother. Alright, she's gonna make us food when we get back. Alright, so we gotta give praise to the spirit of the land. Yeah.
Brilliant!
Hey, priest. Oh, and if you click the left analog stick, you can go into first person mode in this game, which was added to this version of the game. This was not in the Japanese version. So, yeah, they added a ton of things to this version of the game. Voice acting, first person camera, Draconian settings, just a ton of great stuff. Oh, and they released it on Steam too. That's also a plus. Yeah, sorry PS4 users, no orchestra overhaul for you. It's sad too. I wish PS4 users could get it.
Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Something like that.
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
Oh, that's why I'm here. You'll be fine.
Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
And in true Dragon Quest fashion, we're gonna fight slimes as our first enemy. Unless you're playing Dragon Quest 6. In which case, if you're playing that game, you're probably not fighting these guys as your first encounter. Which is really weird. But yeah, even the dog is going to help us fight in this instance here, huh? Cool.
Don't give up. Crumbs! Crikey. Here you go.
Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to do something.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not too bad. They're just slimes.
Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going. It's just a thought, but...
Yeah, man, monsters. Well, I'll just make the trip a little bit more interesting, right? Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Yep. And behind here we can get a chest. Our first chest with a pot lid. Which is a shield that we can equip. Should give us a nice 5% block chance. Not much defense, but we're equipping it for that block chance. Oh, and that reminds me. Claim special rewards. I should have done this before. A special present for players eager to embark on their adventures in Erdre at the earliest opportunity. Okay, yeah, so this is like a pre-order thing. So I get a supplicant and a healer and 3 seeds of skill. Alright, cool. And depending on what you did, you'll get these rewards too. I don't know, 15 seeds of skill for this one and a pair of wings of serendipity. And basically what these do is they make it so rare monsters will appear more often. When applicable. Basically certain monsters, when you encounter them or fight them, there's a chance there's like a rare version of them that can appear and that you can fight. And look at that, I got a little achievement to start out. Anyway, let's equip this stuff. Yeah, 1 MP per turn. That's going to be nice to start out. You can actually upgrade this later on to make it better. Yeah, I'm just going to equip the supplicant and the healer right now, both. Yeah, I'm not worried about the wings of serendipity right now. Although it does give a nice little defense boost. But yeah, I don't care. No, I'd rather have the healer. Or the supplicant. Alright, man. Sandy is going to show us the way. Pretty cool place, huh? Sometimes I just like to stop and just take a look. And despite the fact that I'm running this game on PC, I did cap the frame rate at 30 frames per second because I realized that this game was not designed to be played at 60 frames per second. At least it wasn't optimized for it. It's nearly impossible for me to get my system to play this game at a constant 60 frames per second. So all I did was lock the frame rate at 30, do some resolution manipulation, and yeah, I made the shadows better and the draw distance better, and yeah, this game looks fantastic. It looks way better than it does on the PS4 at 1080p. But yeah, we could fight some more slimes.
Get him! Crumbs! Go on!
Yeah, the supplicant and healer accessory in the beginning is great, man. Ah, there's a new enemy. This little fucking needler guys.
Crikey! Get him!
Bam, 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 bam.
Go on!
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Get him! Phew. Well done!
Alright, got the frizz spell. So yeah, the main character, he learns healing, fire, and explosion spells, and a few debuffs. Well, mainly just snooze and snooze. He gets 2 debuffs. But it's a very good debuff. So that's alright. Yeah, if you come down this way, get a couple pots with some stuff, a medicinal herb, and some gold. And this water right here, later on in the game, this water level will lower, and we'll be able to traverse in there and get another item. But yeah, right now we cannot do that. But remember this area for later. I'm going to be saying that a lot throughout this playthrough. A lot. Sorry about the mouse cursor on the screen there. Yeah, I'll skip the bad guys for right now. I just wanted to get the frizz spell before coming up here because I'm gonna need it.
Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Nope. Probably not.
Help! Help me! him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Fight fire with fire.
Crikey! Don't give up!
Thank you.
Here you go! Crikey!
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this version of the battle theme that we're hearing here is the extended version. We only hear this one for like mini boss fights, basically. Which is unfortunate because I prefer the extended battle theme. Especially in Draconian, man. Some of the fights in this mode can take a long time. Oh well.
Tough little blighters, aren't they? I'm so proud of you!
Nice.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before.
Isn't that how it always goes in these RPGs? With these characters. Oh, I didn't know monsters could appear here.
But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on. It's just a thought, but...
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm bred to do this kind of stuff, huh? Just fighting. Anyway, just take a look around. Oh, I guess the game doesn't let you do that yet. But yeah, the game sometimes lets you see where you can find these things, sparkly spots. But yeah, there's a pink pine that you can get there.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
Holy shit. Well, that's a nice little Deus Ex Machina,
We're
right?
alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home, lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is.
Yep. It's a huge world, massive adventure. This game will take you a long time.
Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom. Oh, heck.
So yeah, we don't have to walk all the way down. We can skip all that shit. Hey, Sandy. Huh. Lightning didn't strike the Tor, man. Yeah, in this game I love the little speech bubbles that you get from the characters.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you. Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was
fantastic.
Wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Yeah, I never get to read those, man. The loading is always too fast. Oh well. Whoa. Might need to adjust that. I don't know why I'm getting crackling there. Follow the paving stones. Okay. Before I do that, I'm gonna go save. Before I go talk to anybody, actually, for that matter. But yeah, this is Cobblestone, man. Very cool town. Very chill town. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a video, actually, at this point. Need to adjust some graphical things that I thought were fine, but apparently they aren't. But yeah, this is going to be a long playthrough, man. I'm going to pace myself. I'm probably not going to be posting videos of this every day, but I'll try and post when I can. I don't have as much time as I used to, so I'll try to post videos when I can. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this playthrough, man. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. I fucking love this game. See you next time. Bye bye.